Finding Jenny, an epic adventure.
You will know it is time to turn the page when you hear Grandma fart like this.
Soraya and Miera were staying at their papa and grandma's house. While they were playing with their favorite dog, Rascal, Miera said,
"Remember when Jenny used to make Rascal sing by pulling on his cheeks?"
"I remember,"
Soraya sadly said.
"I sure miss her a lot. Hey, maybe we could go see her in California."
"That's a great idea,"
exclaimed Miera. So the two girls got on their shiny new bicycles and headed off for California. They pedaled and pedaled and pedaled and pedaled until they couldn't see the house anymore. Then they pedaled some more. Suddenly, Miera heard a soft psst. She looked down and saw that both of her tires had gone completely flat.
"Oh no!"
she cried.
"Now we'll never get there."
"Don't worry,"
Soraya consoled her.
"we'll get there somehow. It can't be much further."
So they left their bikes and began to walk down the road.
"Hey there, kiddos. What you doing?"
asked an odd voice behind them. They turned around and saw a beautiful chestnut-brown horse leaning over the fence chewing green grass on the other side. Miera was too upset to be shy.
"We're trying to go see Jenny in California, but my bike got 2 flat tires. And now we have to walk, and we've been walking for a really long time. And we're still not in California. I just want to see Jenny."
Hummed the horse.
I could go to California. I hear they have some green apples that would just make your mouth water just to see them. I never had one, but I hear they're really, really good. Why don't you get up here on my back and we'll all go together?
So they rode through the field on the back of the beautiful horse.
Hey, I see some green apples. We must be in California already.
The horse stopped under an apple tree and started to gobble up every apple he could see.
"This is not California,"
Miera cried as she prodded him forward.
"I've been to California, and this is not what it looks like."
But she couldn't convince him to move. After a little while, the horse stopped eating and sat down beside them.
I don't feel so good.
"Well,"
Soraya began.
"it's probably from all those apples you ate."
But they led him down the road to the veterinarian. Miera was certain that they would never make it to see Jenny. She wasn't even sure if they could make it back home.
"This horse has some pretty bad indigestion,"
said the vet after examining him.
"Why don't you girls go on to the fair next door while I fix him up good as new?"
So they trotted over and began looking around. Almost right away, they saw a sad-looking silly clown. He was stuck to the ground with a huge piece of pink, sticky, gooey, chewy bubble gum.
"Could you little lady stop and give me a hand? I seem to be in quite a predicament."
He handed each of them half of his colorful, bright balloons and began to daintily remove the gum from the bottom of his size 17.5 fire-engine red shoe. The clown looked up from his work to tell the girls he was almost finished. It would be just another minute, and they were gone. When the girls took the clown's balloons, the helium in them lifted the girls right off the ground. Miera and Soraya floated higher and higher until they were adrift among the stars. Looking down, they could barely see the fair. They floated past treetops and went higher than the airplanes.
"How will we ever get down?"
Soraya wondered aloud.
"It's a long way to the ground."
"Howdy there, little partners. What are you doing out here in this neck of the woods?"
asked a star who wore a shiny gold badge like a sheriff.
"My sister and I are looking for Jenny. She lives in California, but we are getting farther and farther away from there. We don't know how to get down from here either."
The sheriff chuckled.
"You girls sure are in a mighty fine mess, but I think I know someone who can help you out. Just float up a little higher and you'll find the North Star. You'll know him because he's the brightest of all the stars. and he can get you down and on your way right quick.
Mira thanked him, and they flew higher in the sky.
Yo, what's up, yo?
Sang a rhythmic voice from the clouds.
I'm the star of the North
North
Star.
Star.
Even though I ain't got no car, I can get you where you need to be. Because I can see everything I need to see, so you can be where you need to be. You know what I'm saying, yo?
Are you a rap star?
Asked Mira. At almost the same time, Soraya inquired.
Can you help us find Jenny in California?
The North Star pointed west.
Yo, I know where you should go if you're trying to go to California. If you're trying to go down but you're headed up, all you need is some of them balloons to pop. Go see my friends who will help you out with their pointy ends.
A quick whisper session ensued.
Did he say they're going to pop our balloons?
I think so. But what if they pop too many and we fall?
What else can we do?
Before they could decide what to do, an army of stars began to carefully pop a few of the girls' balloons.
Stop!
Cried Soraya.
Sorry, miss. My instructions are clear. We must facilitate a gentle descent. We cannot be swayed from our mission. Clearly, there is only one course of action for the protectors of the night sky. Pop away, comrades.
After a few minutes, the girls realized that it was kind of fun to peacefully float through the sky. Suddenly, a blubbering pelican interrupted their fall. They landed directly in his mouth. After they got over their surprise at being in the mouth of a giant, sobbing bird, they began to get concerned.
Why are you crying?
Asked Mira, carefully peering around his open beak.
I lost my family.
Oh no!
Said Mira.
We're looking for our family too. Our aunt is in California and we're trying to get to her.
I have an idea.
Exclaimed Soraya.
Let's search together.
And the odd trio flew and searched and flew till they grew tired and hungry. They spotted a Maine's grocery store. The girls sang in unison.
When you're hungry and tired, Maine's has all you desire. Remember that pizza we used to make with Jenny?
Recalled Soraya.
Yeah, and macaroni and cheese.
Mira chimed in.
Those peanut butter cookies we made for Papa.
And beans.
Let's go get something to eat.
Great idea.
Said their feathered traveling companion, swooping down on the grocery store. They began to look around, and the girls snacked on free food samples until they were full.
Where's Mr. Pelican?
Inquired Soraya. They searched all over until Mira spotted him in front of the egg case.
What are you doing?
She asked.
I found my family.
He exclaimed joyfully.
They were hiding in this egg carton in this grocery store the whole time. These guys always beat me in hide and seek. I'm going to stay here with them if you don't mind.
Bye, Mr. Pelican. Have fun with your family.
They walked out of the store, a little despondent because they didn't know how they would find Jenny without the help of Mr. Pelican. They walked across the way, looking desperately for someone to help them get to California. But all they saw was a tired-looking hobo in the boxcar of a combination passenger freight train.
What are we gonna do?
Whined Mira.
We're too far away to get home, and we don't know how to get to California. We're gonna be stuck here forever.
Did I hear somebody say California?
Asked a voice behind them. They turned around. The hobo was addressing them.
This train will take you from here to California in less than 2 hours.
Soraya was a little disappointed.
2 hours is a long time.
She said.
It's the only way.
Mira replied stoically. Then she closed her eyes really tightly, clicked her heels together, and repeated,
There's no place like California. There's no place like California. There's no place like California.
When she opened her eyes, they were still standing beside the train.
Aw, it didn't work.
She sighed.
Oh well, let's get on the train.
The two girls stepped into the train and looked for a good place to sit. A little old lady spotted them right away.
Are you two little girls traveling alone?
No,
Said Soraya.
I'm with Mira and Mira's with me.
Why don't you make yourselves comfortable right here beside me?
Mira sat down next to the sweet lady, and Soraya sat across from them with a whole seat to herself.
We're going to see our Aunt Jenny in California.
Mira volunteered.
I'm going to California to see my granddaughter.
I'll watch out for you two until we arrive. The conductor should be around pretty soon to get your tickets, so get them out now." Mira was worried because neither she nor her sister had a train ticket. She hoped they would not be asked to get off the train before they arrived in California. Meanwhile, Soraya overheard a sinister conversation between the men in the seat behind her.
"Okay, at the next stop we do it. Remember the plan?"
"Yeah, Biff. We sneak up in the front where all the cash is, and I'll hold the gun while you scoop up all the money you can hold. Then you hold the gun and I'll take the rest of the money. Then we'll pull the emergency chain to stop the train and run, right?"
"Get ready, Butch."
Oh no!
Thought Soraya.
I have to do something. If they stop the train, we'll never make it to California.
So she got down on her hands and knees and tied the train robbers' laces together. At the next stop, the excited thieves started running towards their destination, but were tripped up by their shoelaces and fell right off the train. The conductor heard about her heroism and invited the girls to the engine for the rest of the trip. They even got authentic engineer hats.
To stop the train in case of an emergency, pull down the chain, pull down the chain. Penalty for improper use, $5.
He sang. They had a great trip. When they arrived at the train station, they were in high spirits.
We're in California!
They cried.
We made it! We're here!
They noticed all the new friends they had made during the trip.
Happy trails to you.
They all sang.
Until we meet again. Happy trails to you. Keep shining until then. Who cares about the past when we're together? Just think of the sun and we'll have sunny weather. Happy trails to you until we meet again.
We're in California,
Cried Soraya.
but now how do we find Jenny?
Just then, the little old lady's granddaughter arrived.
Charmaine,
The little old lady said.
these two little girls are looking for their Aunt Jenny. They've come all the way from Texas, and I can't just leave them here. Do you have any idea what to do?
Why, yes, I do, she exclaimed happily.
Why don't you girls come to my house while we work it out?
When the foursome arrived at their house, a great surprise awaited them.
Jenny!
You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away.